Minnie, my sweetheart, right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey, well, my be thinking we.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Hey. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Yeah, only 9 minutes late. All right, it's my fault.
You don't have your green screen today.
Yeah.
That's
no, I haven't been using it in a week.
It's a cool background. You should keep that.
Yeah, that's a good background.
Yeah, well, thank you. How's everybody doing?
Good. It is the anniversary of the Nintendo Switch, 8 years. So I'm happy. It's a good day. Happy Monday.
I gotta play my Switch today.
Yeah.
You have to play your Switch?
Well, that sounds wrong, but yeah.
Just play any game. I recommend Mario Odyssey if you haven't played that game yet.
Yeah, I have it. I'm like 10% in.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, lots of news. Epic Universe is going in crazy right now with a lot of preview stuff, spoilers, more info on the rides. Universal's really going full throttle right now.
At least what everyone's saying, it looks pretty insane. I just want to know, who are these people and how they get to go there?
Team members. Obviously, they get to go in first since they've worked on it.
Yeah, well, some of these people I don't think are team members, but
yeah, there's been some people going there like they don't really work there.
Well, maybe it's they know the team members, like family or friends.
Jay, you were a minute late for daily. That's not me, but 9 minutes late. What are we doing? I don't know. There's no excuse. I was just running around and I just was late for the Bark Hoppin stream.
We're here though.
So, I'm sorry.
That's all that matters.
Universal did drop a epic presentation. Do we want to look at that?
Yeah.
Keenan for 5 says, Krista, awesome stream yesterday. Are you going to the Vegas meetup?
Thank you, Keenan. I'm not sure yet. That's on hold right now for me. I'll let you know though once I decide.
Yeah. Kika got your birthday present sent. Look for it.
Thank you, Tara Crystal. That's so nice. That's right. It's my birthday month. I hope Jay buys me a cake.
Something.
It'd be nice.
See how it goes.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Let me pull this up. Oh, share. All right, there we go. It's 3 minutes long. That's pretty wild. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's an incredible thing to be a part of somebody's vacation. In so many ways, our parks and our resorts are just such a natural way to get people to feel a deep sense of connection. These are memories that they will have for their whole lives. Universal Orlando has always been a family vacation destination.
I gotta pause it there.
Oh boy. Yeah.
What happened?
No, I don't know if the music is gonna copy claim, but I love the verbiage here. It is a family destination.
I was about to say that. Remember that one trailer we reacted to, the most recent commercial for Disney that had no families featured in it?
Yes.
And this one has families in it.
Family destination. Faithful Geek says feels like an old Disney ad.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right.
They're going for it.
Hey.
They're going for it. The next
why not
destination. All right. Anything, Ivan? Let me continue.
No, I mean, it sounds like they're really excited. I think that Disney should be concerned.
Yeah.
Over the past 35 years, we've grown to a fully developed, integrated resort destination comprised of multiple theme parks, hotels, city walk, everything you could possibly imagine to spend your entire week to create a full vacation destination.
Epic Universe is going to be a game changer in terms of how much time that people are going to want to spend here, where they don't have to think about anything, but they get to feel everything.
Oh, man. You don't have to think about it. Just
gotta
come
feel
here.
it.
Yeah, like just come here. That's all you have to do. Holy
I love it.
Biggles Mets with a member message says, I just got here. I want to check out Epic Universe.
Hello. Thank you for the 54 months.
You're at the right spot.
That's right. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see. Am I all caught up? Oh, yeah. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I see you, Lulu, in the chat. Wiley, Dave, Retro Knight, Grapthar's Hammer, Can Man, Nagranol, Keenan, Brandon. If I missed, Emily's here. If I missed it, I'm sorry. If I missed you, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I love the fact that they're advertising it like you don't have to think about it. Just come over here.
Epic Universe is a whole new kind of theme park. We're creating these 5 immersive worlds.
Each one of them an amazing, compelling storytelling experience.
It's not just opening Epic. The entire resort has something new. 4 theme parks, 11 hotels. Everything is there for you.
It's taking the things that we've done particularly well and making them even better, and then introducing new stories, new technology.
We push every boundary possible. You can be transported to a place that you've only dreamed.
We're fired up by change. We thrive on change. And by going to Universal Orlando Resort, you get the total experience.
In so many ways, our history, our present, and our future is the same. What we're always striving for is making people feel something very human and very connected, whether it's fear or joy or awe. We want to give that to them. There are already so many things in the works now. We have a slate of new attractions that were already in development for every one of our parks. We're already planning for the next thing at Epic.
What?
Huh?
The next thing at Epic?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just started. Somebody said I missed someone's member message. Well, I'm sorry, it's not in the Streamlabs. Must have it didn't save it, so I apologize. So
I'll see if I could find it.
Yeah, sorry about that. They're already planning their next thing at Epic. It's not even open yet.
It's
because they're planning it.
What the heck? Wait a minute. Are they selling banana hats?
That's probably what they're planning.
Oh, that's.
Where the heck do we get banana hats?
Oh, we got to get one for Beardo, for you, for Dan. You got to wear that on stream.
I haven't seen those yet.
I haven't either. I think it's a Minions thing.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Is this in Hollywood, Ivan? You're not telling us?
I have not seen them, but they probably are. But it's Minions, so it's been out, I think.
Oh, I haven't seen no banana hats.
Because of making the next thing we do better than the last thing we did.
This park, which has for years been ours, and then all of a sudden the park is open and it's not our park anymore.
There is such joy that something you have wished for your whole life or only dreamed of actually becomes a reality.
We are bigger and better than we've ever been before. Even though Epic feels a little bit like a finale, it really isn't. There's so much more to do and so many more stories to tell.
That is an awesome commercial. I like that little showcase. I like seeing families. I liked the atmosphere. It was fantastic. It makes you want to go. It makes you excited.
Yeah.
That
Did
was
they say
some, good stuff there with the drones. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ivan.
No, I was just wondering if did they say in this video that now it's like a week-long vacation? Or was that something that I saw?
I think what
elsewhere?
she said was like it depends on how long you want to stay. I don't know if it's I didn't see about week long or hear about that.
Someone that's been there is Backstage. What's up, Sensei Pause?
Hey,
how's it going?
Are you on your phone?
Yes, I am currently leaving right now, but
How much are you allowed to say? All right.
He's he's speechless.
That much, huh?
While we wait, can I read these member messages? There's a couple here. Nigernal for a member message. Thank you so much. Becomes a Fast Pass member. Then we have Steel Leg of History for 37 months. Says thanks for your kindness. Jay, be blessed. And Krista. Thank you. And we have Can Man for 33 months. Says 33 months with the best people in the world. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. And Bash is here. Sorry, man. I was running a little late, so I kind of threw the link in there. I take full responsibility for that, so sorry about that.
No. You're fine. I know. I ran way over. I just recorded a video with Pro there, and you know, Pro. He likes to get into it. So I do apologize for my tardiness as well. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Of course, no problem. Look at everybody in the chat saying hello to everyone. I don't know when Sensei Paul might come kicking back in, but he is at Epic Universe right now.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of maybe he's trying to. I don't know if he's allowed to get that camera on. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Well,
he's leaving right now, so we'll get to hear from him in a bit. They probably told him to get off his phone. That's happened to me when I was like backstage of Disney once. It's kind of
yeah.
They don't want your phone up because for reasons.
Let's see some of the things that have. I just want to share some of the stuff that's people are saying. Let's see. Here we go. A lot of talk about the ride at Dark Universe.
Yeah.
The best way to describe Monsters Unchained is it's like Forbidden Journey and Rise of the Resistance had a baby and raised it on monster movies. Disney's going to be shaking in their boots this summer. Epic Universe.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's not even close to what people like. I mean, there hasn't been a single person talk negative about this right here, the Monsters Unchained ride. They just said that it is going to be the things that they're saying, it's hard for me to believe. They're saying it's that good. Like they put the expectations way too high, honestly. So what have you guys been hearing? And I'll pull up some other stuff as well.
I've been hearing this is a transformational attraction, that this is when people were coming out of it, people were crying in the pre-show, which is insane.
Yeah.
I've never heard of something like that. And also, too, I've also heard that, people coming out of this with the quote saying, Disney's, Universal has 20 years on Disney with this.
Yeah.
Which is just mind-blowing when you think about what we've gotten.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ivan.
Yeah, they've just been saying a lot of people have been saying that the queue itself is incredible, and that alone is like its own attraction, and that it has an animatronics in the queue that are just as impressive as on the ride.
Let's see. Oh, Sensei Paul's gonna try it again. Are you here?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool.
What are you allowed
How's
to
everybody
say?
doing? I can't provide any specifics. That's if you're looking for specifics, I can't give you that. But I could give you what I did, and I could give you how good everything was. That's basically I could tell you off the bat.
Oh, go for it. Just say whatever you can without getting in trouble.
So I showed up in the morning. We waited until everybody was ready. Mind you, like it's a technical rehearsal, so things go up and down. First thing I did was Stardust Racers. I think that ride, if you like Velocicoaster, you'll love this ride.
Cool.
Sold.
Wow.
Then the next ride I did was Isle of Berk. I went to the roller coaster that was there. It's a very interesting roller coaster. It makes you feel, like you're flying with dragons. That's the best I could say about that. It is, but a lot of the rides here, there's no like amp up. So you know how like you'll have like the Hulk or the Mummy, you'll have like an amp up and then you just go. All the rides are immediately just go.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's no like waiting around. There's no nothing like that. So the kiddie ride, which is the roller coaster one, that one is basically just amp up and go. What else did I do? I did Dark Universe. I could say that out of my experience, it is one of the two rides that I like the most. I like the Stardust Racers and I like Dark Universe. It's very, for what they have done, let's just say that it will surprise a lot of people for what they did with the ride.
Yeah, because we're hearing a lot of stuff about Monsters Unchained.
Yeah, it's one of the rides that not a lot of people had a lot of information on, and the people who did do the ride, it took them like a whole different direction than they thought that what the ride was going to do. But I think that ride on opening day will probably be 2-3 hours long wait
or more.
Really?
I might think more. Yeah.
Now, this is interesting because it uses the kind of Harry Potter ride system, right? It uses the Kuga arm technology, from what I understand, and that is a very high capacity attraction. A lot of people don't know that. It's like one of the highest at Universal Parks. I think it's like over 2,800. So, with a 3-hour line, let's say, that is a tremendous amount of people, and it's going to be interesting to see how Universal mitigates that.
The same amount of detail that they use for, like, let's say Forbidden Journey is in every ride. So the same amount of detail that you have for that is in those rides too. So Monsters Unchained, a lot of detail, a lot of stuff that you're looking at, going through. Same thing with the Mario Kart ride. For like Isle of Berk is a little bit of the same, but you don't get at too much like the other stuff. But you get a lot of that detail when you go into a lot of like those rides. The amount of detail that they have for like Harry Potter, they put in all of those other layers.
How massive is the park just to walk from one to the next?
Yeah.
It'll take you all day?
No, it won't take you all day to go from one side or the other. I think they had in mind the capacity when they built the park, but as what a lot of people would see from like pictures and other like art rendering designs, I don't think the size is the same as that. But it is big, but it's not, it doesn't appear big, but it is big because of the fact that the portals and the portal areas are bigger. So, but the park itself, it is massive. It just doesn't look like that when you're walking through.
Yeah, remember, don't get yourself in trouble. That's the last thing that we want.
No. I'm just letting you know what like my interpretation of like what I've seen and stuff is. I'm not giving you too much of the details, like what's here, what's there, what does this thing do, what does that thing do. I'm just telling you like how it feels when I'm going through it, in terms of the fact that there's not much I could say without
Sure. How was the Donkey Kong land?
I was not able to experience that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
you
only
experience it all Ministry
and no Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So no Harry Potter and no Donkey. But did you go at any part of the Nintendo World?
Yes. I experienced by like walking around and stuff. I experienced like everything that by walking standpoint I could get to. That also includes walking through like the Ministry of Magic, but I didn't get to ride the ride.
I see.
Oh, I see. I see. Look at this guy, my man Hypnotic. This is Hale Park Hoppin, and on top of that,
Wow.
this guy gives 10 memberships
Thank you.
to the chat. Thank you, Hypnotic. Keep crushing it, man. Freaking crushing it on his channel. I don't think the guy ever sleeps. He's always live and making videos. So shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. I don't know what I'm allowed to add. Like, so did you enter through the hotel or through the front of the park?
The front of the park.
Oh, so you're able to go through the front. And did you get to see any of the hotel at all?
From the distance, yeah.
Just from a distance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh my gosh, look at this. We need a screaming lady emoji. Yeah, maybe. GJJ also. Gift. Man, I appreciate you guys. That's so generous of you. Hypnotic, GJJ, everyone that's given and stuff. I really appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions for
How was the ambience of the Ministry of Magic area? Because I think that's something I'm most curious about. We've heard about tall buildings and so forth, atmosphere. What were your impressions like there?
The best thing I could say is the aspect of what they wanted to portray for each area. You get that by walking through the portal. So you know how when you walk, if you go through like Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade, you feel like you're there in the like Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade. It feels like you are in France, a magical France there. That's like the best I could tell you for like that. Yeah.
Sold.
So you go through there. The only thing that I was able to do was I walked through the Ministry of Magic. A lot of the pictures that they have and the art renderings and stuff like that doesn't give it justice for how the queue looks. But it looks amazing. And then also on top of that, I went to, I forgot what the it's called, but I went to the Ollivanders version for the Ministry of Magic area, and very, very, very interesting. I like the theming, and I like what they did with that whole area. Like the whole area is basically just, it's meant to like make you feel like you are integrated in that area. It's the same thing with Dark Universe. My only thing is that I think Dark Universe would be a lot better if you go at night because of how everything is.
Yeah.
But like during the daytime, you can see everything. You see all the stuff that they're doing. It's really good. But at night, I think the place will be a lot better at night.
Do you think Disney should be nervous?
Do I think Disney should be nervous? I think that if
Are you allowed
Disney,
are you allowed to answer that?
I think that if Disney doesn't find a correct answer for what Universal is doing, what the many things that Universal is doing, I think that the destination, like the place that people are like, oh, we're gonna go to Disney, and everybody's like screaming and stuff. I think that will change to Universal if Disney doesn't find
the center of gravity will shift.
Yeah.
Is what I've heard, and I think that's really profound. And Universal just put out a hype video, by the way, today.
Yeah, we watched that.
It's not over.
We watched that right before you hopped on.
Gotcha.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So this was actually filmed during team members previews, what we're showing on the screen now.
Yeah.
So maybe you're in this video.
Maybe. I do like the theming of the Stardust Racers and what they're portraying it as, and you do get a sense of like you're racing the other vehicle. So there's one vehicle that feels like it's, you know, a different, it's like it feels like the same ride, but different aspects of the ride from either the green side or the yellow side.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming like when you get in line for that, you get to choose which one you want to get on.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
green. Okay. I'm very jealous, but I'm glad you had a great time.
Yeah. Food, not really, because like I said, everything is in technical rehearsal, so things will be up or down. The only thing that I've had was Toadstool Cafe, because you know I wanted to try it, and I haven't went over there Hollywood yet. So I did try some of the stuff over there. It was good. Everything else, I didn't really go to try because, like I said, technical rehearsal, all the other stuff.
Yeah. Did you see any characters in any of the lands walking around?
Yes. If you've seen like different like shots from like aerial shots from like different characters, whatever, the only one that I can actually talk about because of the fact that I don't think I've seen any of the any videos or anything like that from any other place for any of the other places. The only thing I could talk about is like Isle of Burke because that's what people have seen.
Yeah.
So like the things that they have there, I've seen those, and they have like the Isle of Burke area is a lot bigger than a lot of the other areas. So there's a lot of different like people and characters and stuff walking around there. So they have like it feels like it's like another park inside of Isle of Burke.
Wow.
That's what I think is really cool. It's like, I mean, we're looking at Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong ride now, but the that each portal is like its own little park.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
So iCanalist for $5 says nervous. Disney should be quaking in Mickey's big yellow shoes. So maybe I don't know. Is there anything else you'd like to say before
I hop off?
Well, I mean, it's like you don't have to hop off, but we don't want to.
I just don't want to be like driving and then lose signal and I'm jumping back and forth or whatever. Yeah. So
drive.
Yeah. So the only thing I can like the only thing I could say on like on top of like all the stuff that has happened is that like a lot of people are like hyping, like super hyping it up because of the fact that it's a new park and that's what needs to be done. But like, I don't want people to feel like I don't want people to like miss expectations for stuff. It is everything inside the park is amazing. It's just that I don't know by the way that how the portrayal online is, like how people are like, this is like the most epic thing and they're crying and whatever, stuff like that. I don't think it's that like epic, but I think it is epic for what they are doing for how it is. Because like I said, you're walking in to the park and it looks like a totally different park when you walk in, and then you walk into the portals and it's a whole different thing. So you're like taken to those places, and that's how they want to make you feel. And the rides themselves are, I think that the rides that I had before as my top like 5 kind of have changed because of this park.
Are you allowed to give us your top 5?
My top 5? Yes, I could definitely do that. So at number 1 for me was Hagrid's. It's not anymore.
Oh.
My number 1 is now Stardust Racers.
Oh.
My number 2 is Hagrid's. My number 3 is Monsters Unchained.
Wow.
And my number 4, it's still Velocicoaster. And then my number 5, because I'm a old head for theme parks, is E.T.
E.T.
Yeah. But like that's what it is, but it has changed from before. For some of the stuff that I had on my list has dropped out from there. Like Spider-Man was on my list.
Mm.
But
we have a
that
question. Were the restrooms decent?
From what I've heard from other people, yes.
Because Jay hasn't gone to them yet. He messed them up.
I heard they're themed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
No
man.
drainage leaks
I haven't
here, huh?
gone to the restroom, so I can't tell you any information about that.
Well, RJ, drive safe, man.
Thank
and thanks for
you.
letting us know.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Have a good rest of your stream. And even though that the hype levels are high, just keep a level head. Don't be like, crying on your knees because, Dark Universe is like the best ride. But
you never know.
like I said, yeah.
I'll
All right,
probably
guys.
Take care, man. Hey, we'll talk soon, brother.
All right. Have a nice one.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Thank you.
There's our man, our inside man right there.
Mm. That's awesome. You got to go.
I know, man. I'm upset.
Can I bring up something? If that's okay.
We'll be in there very soon.
I have to share something.
Please.
Yes. All right, hold on. Let me ready?
Mm-hmm. So there's been lots of talks that at Epic there's a lot of extra land, as you can see. And there's been rumors on what they could possibly add for the future. And there's 3 that come to mind when people talk about this. One of them being The Legend of Zelda. Would make a lot of sense. Maybe put it here, put it right here, right next to the Nintendo land. The other is, and Jay might be excited for this, One Piece.
Oh, wow.
Massive if they did that. And then the third one is Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a
so
big
those
one.
are the top 3 that people are talking about. Rumored what they could do with this extra space within the theme
There's
park.
a lot of
There's also Lord of the
room to
Rings.
grow there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would love to see Zelda. That would be mine. I can't imagine walking through Hyrule, seeing the castle. That would be amazing, to say the least. But of course, the others too. Pokemon would be massive, and One Piece would be fantastic for pirate people and One Piece fans and anime together. So, yeah, I just want to bring that up.
There is that rumor that the Simpsons land is going to be changed to Pokemon because they lose their contract in like a year and a half.
Yep.
And they might need to change that. So that would be pretty awesome. But I already spoke to my brother, and he wants to do one last day, all things Simpsons land. We'll try all the food there. So at least we have it documented on the Park Hoppin channel. Now, with all that being said, Krista put this in the. Do you mind if I take this off the screen?
Sure. Yeah.
Krista put this in the Park Hoppin chat. Speaking of Disney, we're gonna go. This is unbelievable. The Tiana's animated series has been scrapped at Disney Plus. It will never be released, and the series was in production. Now, this was part of their Tiana's Bayou. All of it was all packaged together. We're gonna get a ride. You're gonna get a series. It's part of the film. All this, and so now it's yeah, we're not doing the cartoon anymore. Sorry. we're kind of done with it. My goodness, man.
It was never a big franchise. This is the thing that didn't make any sense about Tiana. It was never a big franchise for them. They tried to launch it back in 2009. That movie crashed and burned. The merchandise didn't sell all that well. The shows in the theme parks, they did okay. But it was never a big revenue driver. It never had huge demand. They forced it on everybody, and I think now people are like, you know what, we're kind of past this. And for Disney, they're looking to cut as many content costs as possible in order to make Disney Plus profitable. They can't have pet projects like this anymore. They have to make money.
It's quite telling of where we're at. Oh, look who's in the chat. It's Grandma Betty.
Oh my. Hi.
Grandma Betty says, oh, look, it's my favorite granddaughter and my favorite plus size Parker. Wait, what? Jay, have fun, kids. What?
Thank
I'm
you.
your favorite plus size park hopper.
She's savage.
Does I think Epic uses the term full framed? Is that right? Like larger
Full
framed?
framed. Full framed.
I think it's
Oh man.
We did get 5 gifties from Spirian. I don't know if you saw that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Spirian. Got.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd rather be called Husky park hopper. That's more me than plus size. Well, it's the thing that we keep bringing it up because all week long we have been seeing posts like these where it says Monsters Unchained may be the greatest dark ride of all time. It redefines what theme park attraction can be through seamless blends of technology, delivering truly cinematic experience. This is what all rides will be compared to now. I mean, that is some serious praise.
Universal has done this over and over again, right? With Spider-Man, right? When Islands of Adventure popped up and it was like, oh, that's a game changer. Then with Forbidden Journey, looks like they've done it again in a big, big way.
Yeah. I mean,
Ivan was like,
I'm like speechless too myself from what I'm hearing, and I think that as far as like the biggest dark ride that Disney has is Rise of the Resistance, because there's so many moving parts in that attraction, and I think it sounds like Universal's actually just taking it to another level with this Monsters Unchained, and it's a beloved IP, beloved characters. I'm personally hoping that it gets so popular that they bring a classic Monsters attraction to Hollywood, because of the original park. So hopefully they bring that here. They are closing Fast and the Furious Supercharge the last day is next Monday. So I'm hoping March 10th, and I'm hoping that they theme it to Monsters or even Back to the Future. That building that houses Fast and the Furious Supercharge in Hollywood here.
So, Supercharged is right next to Falls Lake. Falls Lake being a filming location. There have been rumors for a little while now that you can incorporate all of that area into something much larger than just Supercharged. So I mean, they're getting rid of it at that time for a reason, because the coaster doesn't open until like a year. So sorry about that, Jay.
Oh no, you're fine. I want to point out, like, Drew, who pretty much is a huge person that loves Disney, had this to say about Universal. I can confirm that Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, is not only the best attraction at Universal Epic Universe, but also one of the best attractions ever created. And no, I'm not exaggerating. The thing is, the fact that Drew said this is pretty
big.
Crazy. Nothing against Drew. I've met him a few times at the Magic Kingdom. Nice guy. He does like Disney a little bit more than Universal, and that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions. But the fact for him to come out and just say the best attraction ever created, and he's not even exaggerating, Universal Creative delivered an experience unlike any other, telling an incredible story before you board the ride. So the pre-show's got to be something pretty awesome. The pre-show set in Dr. Victoria Frankenstein's lab features Frankenstein's monster, who walks tall at 9 feet and weighs over 800 pounds. The pre-show is an attraction of its own with jaw-dropping moments. That's awesome. That's going to be awesome to see. When you board the ride and head deep into Frankenstein's Manor's catacombs, you enter large-scale physical scenes that are some of the most impressive ever created by Universal Creative. Digital media in the attraction enhances the scenes and the story, seamlessly blending with the physical sets and their environments. While I won't disclose any other specifics out of respect for the teams that have worked tirelessly to bring Dr. Victoria Frankenstein's demonstration to life, I wanted to share something exciting about this incredible attraction, which will be unveiled to the world very soon. He's like, I waited till so-and-so to post this before the team members preview. This video here was already released, so it's like this isn't anything new. The video that he posted, so it was just showing like some of the animatronics that's going to be in the ride. But I mean, this type of verbiage from Disney people, best attraction ever created, not exaggerating, things like that. I mean, that alone, I think should make Disney a little bit nervous. So
how can you not be? I mean, what does Disney have like this? I mean, the last big attraction that they've added to the resort was what Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Rise of Resistance, and very late 2019, 2020. I mean, they have nothing that competes with many of these attractions right here. I'm with you, Jay. I've heard nothing but praise for this specific attraction. Really ambitious. They're doing a lot of great stuff, a lot of cool stuff. And I think the center of gravity will have shifted. I think people are going to say, hey, you know what? I don't need to go to Animal Kingdom another time.
Yeah.
Or Hollywood Studios. Maybe even Epcot. I don't know. And they're going to go over to Epic Universe. And they're already projecting 10 million guests the first year, which only 2 parks in history have ever achieved that. That being Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So, you know, I people really got to think about what is going on here, and just how much they've raised the bar. Again, a lot of the Disney people that gave us so many amazing things in Disney parks, they're working at Universal, and they've created this park here.
Now, here's the thing: and Chris, to chime in whenever, because I know you're not on camera, but it's you don't have to be on camera. I was just saying, like, I didn't want to talk over you.
I'm
but
listening.
The when Rise of the Resistance opened, they had major problems. The ride kept breaking down over and over. We have a video of me and my brother, because we did it for park hopping. We waited in line 6 hours. 6 hours, and we recorded every detail to get on Rise of the Resistance. The ride broke down there multiple times in the line, things like that. Tiana's Bayou, another brand new attraction that opened. They couldn't even keep that thing open a full day without it breaking down constantly. And this video is going around now of just how messed up the ride. How old is this ride? Oh, I forgot to get the.
Not even a year.
6 months, 7 months, right? For Walt Disney Worlds.
So as you can see, like, it's already ripped and cracked, and the whole thing is messed up. So,
and for Splash Mountain, it took longer for their animatronics and their ride to get to that point, to that extent, in comparison.
That is, I can't believe that they did this. Like, this is something that you don't expect from, I guess, the Disney quality of old, you know, to the point where it's just, not even a year and it's already messed up.
But Jay, the people who fulfilled those Disney standards of yore are no longer there.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's
I mean, it's,
Jonas is calling. Answer immediately.
See, Jonas is calling me right now because I said that. But look, the thing though is that people think of, like, oh well, it's Disney quality and all this. That the people that provide you those memories are no longer there, and there aren't even advocates fighting for quality and for standards and so forth, or to create incredible attractions anymore. I mean, Tiana's Bay Adventure is kind of a boring attraction. There's really no story to it. It doesn't have any a thrill element to it. Dr. Facilier isn't featured in there, and there's so many different problems with that. I mean, why? Because first of all, you have people that aren't as skilled. Second of all, a lot of them, they're collecting paychecks. They're going home. They're trying to get into Gensler. You see, they're not trying to maintain themselves as Imagineers. And it's really unfortunate. It's really, really sad. But we keep seeing this. Look at Communicore Hall and the problems that it's had. Look at the Haunted Mansion carriage house and the gift shop. And I mean, I think photos just surfaced today of the Magic Kingdom Emporium. And how atrocious that's looked. Looks like a Dillard's on one side. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, because sadly, the Disney of yore doesn't really exist in Imagineering today.
When you have places like this, And I see you, Clyde. Holy crap, brother. Thank you. It's just, it couldn't be any worse timing for Disney. When you have the Disney food blog say, hey,
wow,
you probably shouldn't stay at this Disney hotel because it's a mess right now. That it's like, it's got problems. And they're trying their best to spin it in a positive way. They're like, well, it's you know, they haven't got to them yet to do some refurbishment that needs to be done. So, but you need to avoid this budget hotel from Disney. When you have Disney Food Blog, who is you know, it's kind of like, they're like Park Hoppin. They're not hired or paid by Disney, but they pretty much are Disney heavy. And what they share and what they love, and when they're telling you like, don't even go to these resorts because they're messed up, is very telling.
The largest resort on property. It's the largest resort on property. There is no bigger one than Pop Century. Wow. It's crazy.
And real quick, Clyde, thank you for the 10.
Yay.
So they're losing the plot with that. It's just like I said, it can't get worse for Disney timing. And then there's this. We talked a little bit about it last week, and it seems that what Vosh was telling us last week is coming. It's coming to Disney. That Disney is reportedly on the verge of implementing surge pricing.
Oh no!
So. You guys, do we need to explain it one more time? So it's like, you kind of know.
We can if you want to.
Sure, Bosh, you want to run it through real quick?
Yes. So people might be familiar with Disney's pricing scheme right now, which is essentially. See, Jonas is like, what is going on? Okay, yes. Sorry about that. I have to turn that phone off. But okay, people are familiar with surge pricing or I would say peak pricing right now, right? So you have a different pricing schedule for different days of the week and different times of the year. And those fluctuate between, I think it's like 7 tiers or so, tier 0 to tier 6. Yeah, it gets very confusing very, very fast. But those are all based on projections, and those prices are set in stone. Sometimes Disney will modify those prices. We saw that with Bob Iger coming back. I think they added a number of tier 0 days to the calendar and so forth. But basically, if you look on the calendar, it's basically what you're gonna get and see and purchase. In this scenario right here, this is all based on demand at the moment. So if you have a day pop off, let's say a random day in April that gets really busy, that price will go up as people buy into that day, and subsequently you might have days that may have previously been set at one price be actually cheaper when you look at it again. This is all demand or surge-based pricing, very similar to airlines, and it effectively makes it so that you have to plan your trip a long way in advance, and even then you might be short shrift when it comes to the value of your vacation.
Wow.
Why do they think that's a good idea? Like, I'm just, why would
they don't
think that's a good idea?
Because they don't have creatives. They just have accountants and that sort of thing going on. It's just heavy on the profit and less on the quality.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it's like they know that, you know, that Epic is coming. They know that people are going to start choosing what they want for their family and where they want to go. Epic is doing a massive push to make sure that they are the family-based, you know, market. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they're like, well, we'll be fine. We're just going to raise the prices for everyone and for the, you know, and for everyone, ticket prices and everything else. So we're making it easier for people to choose exactly what family theme park they want to go to.
They've been on an annual schedule for a long time now, right? Where annually they will raise the prices over and over and over again. Actually, the Wall Street Journal article that was just recently released went into depth on all of this. Actually, on That Park Place, we had our first 100,000 views or 100,000 view video on this specific topic, on pricing, on the Wall Street Journal article that came out. And remember, they responded to that. they understand that when they ever raise prices on an annual basis, they get all this press, all this bad headlines, all these, people like you and me talking about it and how they shouldn't actually be doing this. How can they raise prices in a way that nobody notices? In a way that they don't have to publicize and doesn't give them the heat? Well, you do it dynamically. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're trying to alter prices and to raise the bottom line for the parks because, Lightning Lane, you can only have so many of those products hit the market. I think they're trying to raise revenue for the entire parks through this method, and I think it's not consumer friendly.
No, and I think it will. I think it's definitely going to come back, and if it hasn't already, it's going to bite them in the butt. And I had this pulled up as well, and this is something I've never really done before, but people seem to love it. Universal just introduced a brand new, I guess, what do you call this? Like a wand experience, where they have, this is just one of the wands that you could buy, where the interaction throughout the park has been enhanced. They've changed a few things, and I believe they're trying to tie all that into what's happening at Epic Universe. Have you guys seen like some of the video of the people using, like the new wands and stuff? I know I had a video here somewhere that I was trying to pull up. Me. Did I send it to? Oh no, here we go. I found it. Sorry about that. We won't watch the entire thing, but this is.
I think it's the same video I saw.
This one here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're implementing a new, and if you haven't done this, people seem to love it, man. I don't know, but now it's like you can collect points. Is that what I'm hearing? So he's showing off like the 4 of the new. There it is. So it interacts with your phone, where you can now gain points for. I'm not sure for what.
It's like the Nintendo park where you can do the same thing.
I was just about to
That's
say.
what I was gonna say. They probably got inspired by the power-up bands.
Yep. You have a profile. It tracks your history. It tracks how well you actually perform spells. You can actually compete with other wizards and so forth. You actually represent your house in some cases. Wow. Very, very cool. Haptic feedback built into these wands. And this kind of a tracking component allows it to be much more engaging, interactive overall. I think it's a really, really savvy move by them. Actually, somebody said, "Hey, does it vibrate?" Actually, it does. It has haptic feedback built in there. So I think this is really, really cool. I haven't seen the dueling against others. That's going to be interesting. But there are plenty of new stations, plenty of new wands available, and they run pretty pricey. But I think people will pay for them.
Yeah, and I'm not personally a Harry Potter fan, but I think that's something I might want to do, like even purchase my first one in this form. And it just makes me think of all the possibilities that something like this could have existed at Galaxy's Edge as well. Because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and it's just kind of it's disappointing on that and that that aspect. But like I said, I think I may do that Harry Potter.
Brother, the thing at Galaxy's Edge, you download the app. And you can go to different places in Galaxy's Edge and like decode stuff. It's horrible. Now, this is a video here that seems to be going around. The dark matter appears in the skies during one of the wand quests. So this is what it looks like. If you do your wand correctly. Is that it, man? The thing lights up like this too? That's wild, brother.
That's the first time I've seen that, actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure exactly where that is, but this could be part of the Diagon Alley area. We go into that one area that's extremely dark, but I didn't even know it lit up. But pretty awesome that they're trying to incorporate that with everything that they're trying to do via Harry Potter. Real quick, Thomas Ryan for $10. The price increase at Disney never deterred me from going, but having to pay for things that were included in my resort stay the previous year is really making me question spending my Disney spending. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot too. So that you used to get for staying at a resort that you have to pay extra for.
It used to be all included. I mean, they used to give you magic bands if you stayed in a Disney resort. You used to have transportation included in your resort package via Magical Express. You used to, they gave you fast pass opportunities and so forth, and even extra magic hours were included and all of that. Now you pay for all those options, and so that's why. It's not just the price of a ticket. I mean, the price of a ticket has gone up, there's no question. But it's all those additional charges to get the same experience that you had 10 years ago that has really profoundly priced out a lot of people.
It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if we will. I guess I'm saying, like, I don't know how much we will see impact Disney until I think Epic Universe I could be wrong, until Epic Universe like is like single day ticket, like we don't have to buy like the trifecta, like we don't have to buy that special ticket where it's like all three, because I think a lot of more people will buy, and once they open it up to annual pass holders and the Florida residents and all that stuff, like it's going to be interesting to see. And look at Emilio, with 10 gifted Thank you.
You're a member, drunk.
I know. How's that possible? They made me a member. Hey, Krista, your screen is still backstage. You might want to like just.
Oh, my bad.
Knock it down, because I don't know if I keep wanting to share it. Do you want me to share it?
No, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Also, real quick, if you didn't know, I just wanted to do this real quick. Meta PC and Geeks and Gamers have such an amazing partnership right now. If you are looking for a brand new PC, check out the pinned comment at the top of this live stream and use code 199 to save. It's a perfect time for you guys to go out and get a brand new PC if you need one. It's in the pinned comment. All you gotta do is click on the link and check it out for yourself. Thank you, Meta PC. With all of that. Now, with all that being said, is there anything new that's happening over at Disney that's gonna try to that anybody's talking about that would incentivize, make people want to bring their families there? The only thing I know is that they're offering a little bit of a spring discount at some of their hotels, and that's about it.
They're getting rid of Muppet Vision 3D right in May, right before the park opens. So there you go. Oh wait, that's not a thing that gets people there. It's a thing that people aren't attracted to. Weird, but there you go. Little Mermaid show, maybe villain show. I don't know. I mean, we're stretching here. That's the problem.
When's that parade start? Isn't there like a parade at Magic Kingdom?
Yes, Dreamlight. I forgot what the name of it was, but yes, the electrical parade at Magic Kingdom. Yes,
I couldn't tell you.
We do this for a living.
You've got the Flower and Garden Festival coming out in Epcot next week. And
yes, Disney Starlight. Yes,
I'm just sitting here trying to think like what.
Well, I think they're gonna start over here construction on the Avengers e-ticket ride soon.
Yes,
like California Adventure. So I think that's what they're. Besides whatever the Cars attraction over there, at Magic Kingdom, I think it's gonna take a little longer, and it's not. There's a lot of the issues there already, but I think they're really betting on this Avengers e-ticket right here.
I mean, yeah, but that helps out California, but not really Walt Disney World. I mean, Test Track maybe. The problem is that a lot of their investments in Walt Disney World are years out, and yeah, they're going to start an Avengers campus now, which is great. But I mean, the Monsters Coaster, Rivers of America project, that's still what 3, 4, 5 years out. Again, with Universal saying, "Hey, our Phase 2 is already coming," we know where they're going to have those attractions up in the time that it takes Disney to submit the permits, practically.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the issue now. They're way behind the 8 ball here.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Spirian with another gifted membership. Thank you. And our very own Sensei Paul, who was on earlier, says, I got the 2.0 wand and used it today. It is amazing. And they have new spells and quests to do while you are doing the spells. Dueling the Dummy is in Hogsmeade, and casting your what is that? How do you
Patronus?
Oh, yes. I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so I don't understand the verbiage. Asking your Patronus is in Diagon Alley. Okay, so all that is there.
Will these only be available for Epic, or is that something they're selling now, these 2.0 wands?
Oh, no, you can get them now.
Okay.
Because they changed some of the, like, that's what Sensei Paul is saying, is like in Diagon Alley and in Hogsmeade, which is in Islands of Adventure, Diagon Alley, which is in Universal, they've changed and added some new spell casting stuff.
We should go get one. Do a video.
Could you honestly see me trying to do that? Like, I don't like and say the words.
I'll do it. You could just film me.
That'll be it. We'll let Krista do it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I don't even know what they cost. So
$85. I'm looking at it right now. Yep.
I'm not sure. Do they have it? Do they have those here, Vash, at Hollywood?
Yes, they do have them at Hollywood. Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I can.
Because I think I grabbed some video for the video that we put out on That Park Place, and some of those were from Hollywood. So yeah, they do, which is great. I mean, it's a big rollout, and like the power up bands, I think they're going to be very, very popular. People wait for those stations now. It's crazy.
Wow.
Well, do we know what the replacement's going to be now that they got rid of like the gold coins for the power up?
No? I think it's just going to be something you can do with your phone, kind of like these wands where you just, you have as points. And I don't think you could connect them to your Switch anymore, which sucks.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, I was really sad. They're literally removing it the day before my birthday. So that was great. That was great news.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Jay
is such a muggle. I am. Jay should face off against the Dummy. I wouldn't know what to do at all. They said, do it, Jay. Get one of those wands. I just love, like, the thing is, like, over, and if you didn't know this, we do have a video on Park Hoppin. If you didn't know this, the Magic Kingdom has, like, I think one of the cool things that they still have there that you can get, but you got to get there early because they close it up so quickly now, is that you can get a treasure map in Adventure World. Have you guys ever done this before at Magic Kingdom? So you get a treasure map. I did it with Krista. We had the video up, and it sends you all around the Adventureland area. And so you power up this treasure map with your magic band or your card to get in, and you follow the map to these different places, and you find the symbols that are on like a random rock or like a bench or something. And then when you touch it, something interactive comes and tells you where to get to the next place. And it's pretty cool because if you get the right one, an animatronic Jack Sparrow appears and tells you thank you so much. So like if you get the right one, the other ones will have like cannons shoot off in the middle of the park if you complete it, which is really neat. I really like those type of things that can give families something to do outside of just standing in line the whole time. But
successor to Sorcerer's the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. But I don't know how long they're going to keep that, because the word on the street is that stuff is getting ready to go as well, because it's the little tiny maintenance things that Disney can't keep up on for some reason. We are seeing that Disney's like fixing little things that didn't even know, a lot of people didn't know existed, like little lights on the roller coasters, little animatronics just moving back and forth that have been broken for 5 years. So maybe they're trying, but I don't know. It seems like they can't keep up for whatever reason. They can't keep up, especially if you have a ride like Tiana's Bayou that is constantly breaking down, and now it looks like they might have to shut it down just to fix everything again. It's not even a year open. So pretty crazy
wild.
Where we're at. But anyway, that's our Park Hoppin' show today, everybody. That's our 1 hour. Boss, tell us, where can they find you and what do you got coming up?
Best place to find me is going to be at That Park Place, where we have morning magic every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 Eastern. Yes, 11 Eastern on those days right there. We go for about an hour as well, talking about definitely theme parks, but entertainment more broadly. And then T3PO live every single Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern following the pro show. So if you're watching that show, you'll be redirected right there. And we talk about theme parks almost exclusively on there. A lot of fun. Jay joins us every once in a while. Yep. We have Joshua Harris on. We just get right into the nitty gritty, and it's a lot of fun conversation about what you experience right here. So please go ahead. That's That Pod Place and That Park Place. Give us a subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ivan, what about you?
You can find me here at Park Hoppin'. Got some vlogs coming up for Food and Wine at California Adventure. And I'm working on right now my new IG place, Valiant Studios, putting a lot of Universal content on there.
That's fantastic. And what about you, Krista? Anything coming up?
I'm going to be working on a Park Hoppin' short that's going to release here in a bit. So stay tuned for that. That's it.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
And yeah, I just did a video. She just released a video of me at Mardi Gras trying some of the food. And it could have been a little bit better. At least some of the food that I got. So anyway, that's it. We will see you guys next Monday if everything goes well. And we'll bring you more Park Hoppin' news. Make sure you stay here for all your theme park needs. That's it. I'm done, everybody. Wait, I got to leave you with the last video, and we're out.
My sweetheart, right there. There she is. Hold up.